Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now you're nice and hot. The penultimate fights of the night. Johil de Oliveira and Mark the Wizard Weir.
Meu nome é Johil de Oliveira.
Mark Weir. My name is Johil de Oliveira. I come from Brazil to fight, and I will prove the size don't matter.
Just be prepared. I come to entertain as long as you're prepared and ready for my stand-up. So that's what I think is going to be my main thing dominating.
First to enter the Cage Rage Octagon, weighing in at 79.8 kilograms, with a background in luta livre and a fight record of 15-6-1. From Brazil, Johil de Oliveira.
In every species, there is a natural selection, where only the fittest, strongest, and fastest survive.
So here we go, Rob. Johil de Oliveira from Brazil. What else do we know about him?
We know he's, as you said, from Brazil. He's a Pride veteran. This guy's fought in Pride 3 times, I believe, Malcolm. Very, very experienced fighter. One of the points he wanted to touch on when I interviewed him earlier this week was the fact that he basically got into NHB, no holds barred fighting, through his dad. His dad was an experienced NHB fighter. He'd fought in Brazil, he'd fought in Japan, and he followed in his father's footsteps.
Picking up on that, he's one of the two guys we've seen here tonight, or we're going to see here tonight, topping the bill.
And his opponent.
Basically, they'll fight anywhere. They don't even know who our guys are, and they don't care. They just said, bring them on. Mark Weir, who? Lee Murray, who?
Mixed martial
That's
arts.
right. I questioned Johil earlier this week, and I said to him, what do you know about Mark Weir? And his reply was, I don't think much of Weir. To be truthful, I've never even heard of him. And I tell you, I was shocked.
UK, Mark the Wizard Weir!
Well, he's going to hear of him tonight. Mark Weir, the Wizard, Cage Rage veteran, UFC veteran, explosive starts to his fights, one of the nicest guys around.
One cage, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Cage Rage.
So Mark the Wizard Weir, great bloke outside of it, so modest outside of the cage, done a lot in this country as a pioneer of mixed martial arts.
Now, Malcolm, we know Mark has his own system, range fighting. We can see he has a good height and a good reach advantage over Johil. Do you think he's going to use that to his advantage?
I think what we always see with Mark is an explosive start. Sometimes that's enough to just put them away straight away, but if not, people shouldn't underestimate Mark Weir's ground game. I've watched all his UFC fights, and he has not been the luckiest man there. He's not been beaten because he's outclassed. You watch those fights. He has been so unlucky. His UFC career really could have gone either way, and sadly, each time it came as a loss to him. His ground game's good, his hand speed and his legs are brilliant. And if you get caught in that opening flurry, you're history.
That's right, we saw him fight George Rivera. Unfortunately, he took a shot to the eye, swelled his eye, the fight had to be stopped. I know Mark was disappointed with that. I think he'll have something to prove tonight, and I think he'll be looking to finish it quick, just as the Wizard does.
Fair play to Rivera. That opening salvo from Mark would have put a lot of people away, but Rivera just managed to hang on and then start to turn the fight around. And as you said, it was that eye damage. But I think here again, Mark starts very, very fast. And Oliveira, he might know of him after this. Let's find out.
Okay, stay back. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to fight? Let's fight!
So here we go. Straight for the takedown, Oliveira.
Mark turns straight into half guard. Oliveira looking for a heel hook straight away. Mark turns and starts to strike. Mark looking so fast. Again, Johil looking for the heel hook, I believe. Mark in the same position, striking it out. Good work by Mark Weir to keep on top.
I found that strange from Oliveira to take those punches for the first time and then do exactly the same again and take more punches.
I think he felt he could catch the heel on the way underneath. Mark has now moved to mount position. Not quite. Johil's got his knee through. Mark's passing it slowly. Yeah, Mark's passed the knee. He has the back of Johil de Oliveira. Do you think he'll look for a submission?
I think he'll carry on striking because I think the face, if it's not bloodied, it's very reddened.
And there we go. Mark's going to look for the rear naked choke or maybe even a face bar. Mark's sinking it in well. Is Johil going to tap? Will he tap under the pressure of Mark Weir's submission? Johil still holding on. Good work to hold on through that.
As you said, the speed of Mark Weir there on the ground so far.
Mark turns him over. Mount position, an arm trapped. Mark striking those floating ribs. They're just sitting there. As we can see from this position, they're sitting there floating. Mark Weir again looking for a choke. Johil doing well, pulling the arm down, trying to give himself leverage on the throat so he can breathe. There's a tap. That's it, it's all over. Mark Weir, a quick submission. Well, he said he would be quick, Mal.
He knows about him now. If he didn't before, he knows who he is now.
Mark, the Wizard Weir.
His speed on the ground was phenomenal today, Rob. Normally we see his speed upright, but his speed on the ground tonight, phenomenal. Really, Johil didn't know what hit him from the opening moments, did he?
He didn't. As you can see, he's got a slight cut on the top of his head. Fantastic work from Weir.
Nowhere to hide.
As we can see, Mark's in the mount position. He's holding on to the technique. You can see he's choking him from that position. Johil's trying to cock the elbow to push against Mark to get some distance to breathe. It's in nice and tight. All he can do is tap. Good win for Mark, and incredibly fast.
Yes, his speed on the ground was beautiful to watch. There he is, Mark the Wizard Weir. Come a long way since that Taekwondo background that gives him such good legs. Very gracious in victory as well, but Johil shaking his hand now. You know all about Mark Weir now, Johil.
That's right, when you came in, you said you never heard of him. He'll be the only name that passes your lips when you get back to Brazil, I'm sure.
We have a winner! After 1 minute, 35 seconds of round one, with a shoulder choke, Mark the Wizard Weir! And the trophies are being presented by a representative from Alpha Plant. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your runner-up, Johil de Oliveira!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you agree, Mark, you just gave him an onslaught of thumps, right, on the floor. Please, talk us through what you did there.
Basically, I see his shot in, so I spun, dropped my weight on him, knowing that he's smaller than me. Forced him to the ground. Basically, I just tried to lower my base, my corner shout and base. Last time, I tried to do the same thing. I'm a bit concussed from a knee, which is illegal. Now, so what I done to redeem myself today, and I felt like I'd done it, and I'm looking forward to my next fight.
All right, well, no, he was well done. I mean, my boy's face, you put his face, he looked like something else when he finished. Not even dissing the Brazilians, big up to the Brazilians, but you got hurt right there. I felt like Chris Tucker wanted to stand up and say you got knocked the hell out, but I didn't want to say that. But I mean, but anybody give a shout out to you real quick?
All the people that support me and help me train. My mum should be watching this soon. So hello, mum, and all my family. They'll be coming to the next fight. There's a hell of a lot of people coming for the next one. I think it's in November. So I hope to see you there.
All right, make some noise for Mark the Wizard! I can do that. Yeah, cameras are on, cameras.
Men, one cage, nowhere to run. nowhere to hide. Cage Rage.